You want to introduce us, Josh?
Yeah, so this is the new Super Mario Bros. Summer Tournament. We have willyjohn and Pacasa02. And
It's gonna be a wild ride.
we can see Will right now doing like RNG minute. In the second level, you want to grab the and at the second level,
Oh, Josh, you're cutting out a little bit. All right. Just looking at the PBs of both runners, really John has a 2258, and Picasa, I don't know what he has, but I'm sure it's mighty fine. I'm
Yeah.
going to check real quick.
I think he PB'd a couple days ago, actually.
Oh, yeah, emulator 2425. So, I mean, in race standards, I think this could be a pretty close match potentially.
Yeah.
All right, this should be an interesting. What am I trying to say? This should be an interesting watch, and I hope everyone here enjoys it.
Yeah, so like about the RNG minute in that second level, there's just like a 1 in 6 chance to get a blue shell. But with like RNG minute, it just makes it hopefully consistent, so
Yeah, and I imagine there's some sort of consistent setup for emulator, right? Or no?
yeah, you can just like have like a save state that on the file select. Because once you on
Oh,
file select, your RNG doesn't change.
okay, so it's similar to Wii U. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is the only NSP game in the entire series where we have to watch the intro cutscene. I hope everyone here enjoys it. Also, none of them pick Luigi. That really surprises me.
It is a very slight disappointment.
Yeah, just life said no, and man, it hurts.
One thing we should probably know about, since Picasa is on emulator, his loads would be like about 40 seconds faster, and I believe you actually will have to factor that into the final times.
Yeah. However, factoring in both players' PBs and I guess the loads, I think we have a almost equal PB, sort of, possibly. Close enough. All right. Overall, pretty good 1-1 on both players' parts. It's a pretty straightforward level. I'm interested to see if they did their RNG manip right. All right, Picasa has the pink. Okay, both players have the question block. That's a good sign. All right, Picasa gets the blue shell, and Willy also gets the blue shell. Willy got a. Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna talk about like QSG, what Will's doing right now. We saw him kind of like go onto that first question block and then kind of like go into shell right away.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. So, that gives you like a slightly faster speed than like normal shell speed, since your shell speed is kind of slow for some reason.
All right, I'm switching over to Picasa's audio. Overall, pretty passable 1-2 on both players' parts.
I think they both got the same in-game time, so.
I wonder what kind of cycle they're going to be going for. I always just looked at the task cycle like that cycle that I would never attempt in a race. But I don't know, Willy's kind of cracked. Dear God. Alright, Willy making back the time that he lost over in 1-2. Alright, great first room for Willy. And I think Picasa got like the advanced strategy. One tower. It's pretty neat. Oh, okay, Willy gets through the hole. Picasa gets a pixel stop, but overall, still a pretty solid 1 tower on both players' parts.
Yeah, this is why well, one of the reasons why we have the shadow is because you need it for that secret exit, and we're gonna keep it up until most likely 8:30.
About, yeah. Also, I did not notice, when did Pacasa grab the fire flower?
It was at the beginning of 1 hour.
Huh. Alright, cool.
Well, has got a 297 on the cannon. It's possible to get a 298. And if you don't get that, everyone changes.
I did not know that was possible, which is makes me quite sad.
It's better than like a 294, 289.
Oh, okay.
Happened before.
Very cool. Alright, here for 5-1, mainly it's just a lot of unmorphs so that you can maintain speed, because you lose like 8% of your maximum speed when you're in the shell. And when you're in the air, not in the shell, you're keeping your normal speed. But yeah, very neat mechanic. Alright. Willy gets a 65 and Pacasa gets a 64. Overall, relatively solid on both players' parts.
He's throwing us with the QSG and 5-2 here.
Exactly. Alright, in this level, they're gonna take a secret exit. Oh, Willy got the extra blue shell. Let's go.
It's a pretty nice level to get QSG in because there's like not that much room to do one more.
Yeah.
So just save a bit.
I saw Willy got the QSG, but I'm not sure if Pacasa did.
I think he missed it.
Alright. Alright, 61 for Pacasa and a 63 for willyjohn. Willy is just quickly making back his time. I'm interested to see how this goes. Alright, 5-3. Let's see if either players could get good hyperspeeds. Oh, Pacasa won the QSG but missed. Looks like Willy will be going for hyperspeed. And as the name implies, it makes you go very fast.
Pretty good one.
Alright, that was pretty good for Willy. Wow, the runners are almost tied right now if we look at their screens. Alright, 68 and 64. Wow, they're almost equal. I think Pacasa has a slight lead purely because of loads, but because we're going to be adding 40 seconds to his time when the race is done. I guess technically Willy's in the lead.
We just pulled ahead from overworld RNG.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we mentioned earlier that Red Block and Canada on overworld are just completely controlled by RNG. We just put magic for your status. It's kind of a tricky level.
Yeah, this was always a rough level for me where I just have to invent strats on the fly. Because learning normal and consistent strats are for chumps.
Imagine doing that.
I know. Hate those people.
A little downtime in this elevator section.
Yeah, we're just vibing. Alright, overall I think this was a pretty solid ghost task for Willy. For Pacasa it was a little rough, but still pretty decent. Alright, barely misses fireworks, but willyjohn pulls through.
Did we mention fireworks?
Oh, I don't think we mentioned fireworks yet. You want to explain it?
Yeah, so like the in-game timer, when the like last few digits match, like it would say like 322 or 277, then you just get like a fireworks display. And then at the beginning of the world, the camera would just pan over to the beginning of the world and show you a toad house. It's a big waste of time.
Exactly. Also worth noting, for the tower levels, and castles, while you don't get fireworks, the toad house will still spawn. So that's still like another 5 seconds to last. Also, Willie got 97 cannon, and Pacasa struggled to get the cannon. My god, I feel his pain.
The classic. Oh, I just went from the stone. Oh shoot, I meant to switch audio.
I don't even know whose audio we're on, but I don't know if it matters right now.
I hope it doesn't say when. Then
All
you
right.
might unmatch.
I mean, they're so close together currently, like where they are in the run. That's like we're switching audio like every 2 minutes. Crazy. Also, Miko cannon.
Alright, there's a trick in a 8-2 that we call a fast 8-2, where you kind of basically do a double jump with the shell.
Yeah, and it's a very, very tight input, so this might take both runners a few tries if they go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, Willie opts to not go for it. The double jump saves like roughly 8 seconds, but because of how hard it is to do, I could understand not going for it in a race.
If you miss it, you have like 4 tries before it starts losing time.
Well, oh, Costa's struggling to ground pound. Man, I wish I could mash as good as these guys.
Some mashes are like crazy.
I know.
It does help that you have like 2 buttons. Ooh.
Oh, and Pacasa loses blue shell. And I know he has a backup, but that's still quite hard.
He has a backup fire.
Yeah. Oh, I confused willyjohn and Pacasa. Yeah, this is to make specifically, I believe, 8-3 or 8-4. One of them's a water level, quite slow. Yeah, what you said. All right.
There's a chance you can still get it back in 8-3.
True. However, it's quite the gamble and it's quite small. Oh. Oh, nice backup strat by Willie. Yeah, thing with 8 tower is this runs on a global cycle and it's Willie is risking it for the biscuit and I respect it so much. But 8 tower 1 is quite a hard platforming level. And I don't know, you just have to respect it when you see someone do it well. Okay. Using the backup now. And going for backup Bowser Jr. hits. Okay.
It looks like we all gotta see semi-fireworks.
I don't know, I wasn't watching the time, but other than the Bowser Jr. hit, that was a pretty good 8 tower. Pacasa, he's just gonna use the Fire Flower to cheese Bowser Jr. Oh, he did get fireworks. Ouch. Luckily, does he get the backup? Ooh!
Seeing the fire.
Let's go.
Because he didn't have a fire from the last level, and
yeah,
the gauntlet section of levels, but fire is always good.
Yeah, unless you're going for the stupid shell route. That's a pretty good find. Let's go, Willie. Alright, also, one thing about the blue shell is that increases your swimming speed slightly vertically, but you're going to very notice a difference horizontally when both these runners go into the second section of the level. Yeah, look at Willie. That's just crisp swimming.
The bubble speed thingies, I don't even know what to call them. They make it back down
here. Yeah. Yeah, like, it's quite obvious how much slower Pacasa is going than Willie. I don't know how much time it loses overall, but I have to imagine at least a decent chunk.
Yeah, it really depends on how well you can do the 8-3.
True.
You vary without the shell. It's like at least, I would say 8 seconds.
Alright, Willie purposely losing the shell here to make his route slightly easier. Much easier, if I'm being honest. Yeah, the good news for Pacasa, it doesn't really matter if he doesn't have blue shell after this level. So, they might be good. 8-4 is honestly one of my favorite levels in the run, to be honest. Like, it's not that hard with a little bit of practice, but it makes me feel really good about myself because I can't do any other level. But yeah, as you can see, Willy's hitting every platform, like, crouching, so that he doesn't, like, stop on a pixel, which is quite common with this game.
Yeah, especially if there's like vertical moving platforms, it's really hard to predict if you will stop.
Yeah, it's really tragic. However, Willy has a pretty good 8-4.
You also get like a pixel stop on the first pixel of like any platform.
Yeah. Where you just, like, it kills all your momentum and it hurts. Oh, Willy scrolls the screen. I have not seen this strat before. Oh, Willy takes a hit. I think he might be okay, though.
It's not too much of a problem. You're just gonna use the fireflower on the next level.
Alright. Looks like he's gonna have to wait out fireworks, though, or stall for the button.
Well, he might be able to make it if he does a very fast go.
Yeah, though I think Willy realizes it's gonna be quite the tight fix, so he might just opt to wait. Yeah.
Could have gone for the miss there.
I know. At the same time, I wish he risked it for the biscuit.
So I have more races at least.
Right. 74 for Pacasa. Oddly enough, that doesn't lose much time because he was going to have to wait out fireworks anyways. So, almost equal on both runners' parts. And, oh yeah, the game isn't over yet. That's pretty cool.
Almost like Nintendo never does this.
I know. Crazy. Alright. Willy on this level is going to have to grab his fire flower. Let's see if he gets his setup right. And he does. Good man. What's great about this level is there are multiple ways to approach it. Specifically the end part. It just basically do whatever you can. Don't stop running. Just do whatever makes you comfortable. Oh, he gets a pixel stop.
Terrifying.
Barely gets a 67. But we take those dubs. Pacasa not having to grab a fire flower as he's already going into the level with it. So this makes it the level slightly, and I mean very slightly easier.
860 is probably one of the most difficult levels in the run, but it's also one of the most impressive.
Yeah, it just calls for a lot of really tight platforming. So, yeah, I will have to agree with you, Josh. This is definitely one of my favorite levels to watch at a top level. Okay, Willy gets a decent 8-5, or 8-6, sorry.
8-5 was also decent though.
That 8-5 was also pretty decent. Alright, 63 flag, we take that.
These pixel stops are just like not stopping for the run.
Yeah, it is rampant. Alright, I think Pacasa will be going for a slightly easier strat for tower. Okay. I tend to just run to the left and just warp around the screen. Alright. Let's... Oh, I forgot to explain what Willy was doing. Okay.
Hopping with the fire, so fire box, that is what we call it.
Yes.
Different from the Mario Kart.
Yeah, you're gonna see what... I don't know if Picasa's gonna go for it, but... Essentially, shooting the fireball... Oh, Willy just... He just... I guess went brain dead for a few seconds.
He messed up. And just didn't want to risk it with the turtle Koopa.
Alright.
Wait, did he do? I think he did it. Kind of zoned out.
Yeah, I was just focused on Willy. Sorry, man.
I was looking at the screen, but I just wasn't paying attention.
Quality commentator, I swear.
Yeah. You have these like videos that on
Oh, he gets kind of bad RNG. quick question, quick question. Does Willy have a back at Fire Flower?
Did he go? If he got
That's okay, we're...
Actually, no, he doesn't.
Oh, that...
Well, it's only like 2 seconds, so...
Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much in a race. But still, it makes this level slightly more stressful. Like, I always found grabbing that particular Fire Flower really hard. And, like, kind of easy to mess up if you're not paying attention. Also, Pacasa gets decent RNG, finishing level with the 71.
Now we're gonna see the others. Oh.
Oh! Oh!
Didn't time.
Alright, we take those. I think. Alright. Here, what you're gonna see is Willy dies on purpose here, because that saves like 17 seconds because of a death warp.
Should have made a big funny joke about it and like hold him fast. And
Ah, I forgot. Stupid. Stupid. But yeah, thanks for reminding me, Josh.
Yeah.
Where's my moisture?
Oh, that is bad.
Oh, that is rough.
Yeah.
That death was actually not intentional. I think, supposedly.
Actually unintentional death. It's actually bad.
Yeah, this might be, and with only this level and another level left, I wonder if Picasso's gonna be able to make it back to win the round. Doesn't help that this level's also mostly auto-scroller. I know. Oddly enough, this level has kind of become one of my favorite things to watch runners do. Just to see what swag strats each runner goes for, because each runner has like something different. It's like it's
my win wall was death takeout.
Exactly. I know it's one of the small joys in life. You feel me?
Most of the thing we have to auto scroller in the run at least. Maybe 8:30 vibe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, here comes easier Bowser Jr. Optimal gameplay.
Very hard game. Yeah, gameplay.
God, Bowser Jr. has me quaking.
Wasn't even the last time we see him.
Man, I miss Bowser Jr. already.
We'll be back someday.
We could only hope. Anyways, Willy is entering the last level. This level is quite difficult, in my opinion. I have lost many runs here.
It's a long level.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Like, all the other levels, they're like less than 50 seconds, usually. Unless it's the auto-scroller. But this level just, it goes on for a long time. Oh, Willy...
Oh,
I don't know if that was intentional that he got hit there. There are like 2 strats with approaching this level. I think he's attempting the fast strat. Oh yeah, he is. Go him. Oh, Picasa being optimal with the fireballs, supposedly, allegedly. But yeah, Willy's going for some pretty decent fast strats. This room also scares me.
He did get the switch, the pretty fast one.
Yeah, that was pretty decent on his part.
It's actually like a really good Bowser.
The one thing that does worry me is the boss fight. It's quite easy to boof.
Yeah.
Oh, Picasa's struggling to get down.
That room is hard, I swear.
Quick question. I think Willy, what pace do you think he's on right now? And what pace do you think Picasa's on?
Really? I think he was on like a low 23 1x pace, and I don't remember what I had for Picasso's split, because I didn't see it.
I think high 24. I think that's fair.
think I might have close.
Alright.
2x actually.
For this boss fight includes a very tight jump that he gets, and that is time.
Yeah.
That boss fight looks a lot easier than it really is, I swear. But yeah, round 1 will be going to Willy. Great man.
Yeah.
You want me to add a point, or do you add the point?
I guess you can.
Alright.
Okay to compose I found.
Let's go. Okay. Anyway, Pacasa, it's not having as tight of a castle as Willy, but this is still going relatively well. Oh, also for that room, there's a set like path that you have to take. Same every time. It's kind of it's a lot easier than it looks. But yeah.
Blatantly stolen from Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
That is true. That is true. That is a game. Oh, he gets it too. Alright, 24:36. Only like 11 seconds off his PB. That's quite impressive, to be honest, for a race.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that was a pretty good round for both runners.
We're supposed to hit done as well. Yeah. I'll just hit it.
Alright.
Oh, we just added another one. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Fine.
Okay. Quick question, is this best 2 out of 3 or best 3 out of 5?
It's 2 out of 3. The layout is like that, I guess.
Sorry, I got tripped up by the format. But yeah, very shortly we'll be starting round 2, and I'm curious to see how this run will go for both runners. Oh, also worth noting, according to Willy, this was his fastest run since PB. So, congrats to that man.
I don't know if it's improvements the right word, but like, yeah. That's all I can say.
Not 11 seconds, 51 seconds. Oh, I was looking at it with loads, sorry. But yeah, still a pretty decent run, all things considered for a race. Oh, emulator retime is whack. Like, it's not that difficult, just my small hive mind cannot comprehend it.
I believe Nintendo can make accurate Nintendo DS emulators.
One day.
Shame on Nintendo.
So, I feel bad for the moderators, because I imagine they'd have to reformat the emulator boards if that happens. Or they just merge them. I don't know.
I don't know what we would do. I mean, not too many people in an emulator. There's a few, as we can see right now.
Yeah, I know. Emulator isn't a popular enough category to warrant big scale change. But yeah, we can only hope. Did RNG manip 3 times because I didn't like it? That's okay, Willy. We all feel the burn.
This feels wrong sometimes.
Alright, yeah, we should be ready very soon. I think Pacasa just went for a bathroom break. Give us a fat minute.
It seems both the runners are ready, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know how long the delay is. Maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. We will see something move.
We can only hope.
Maybe while we're waiting, we can like talk about the shell out? Do you know anything about the shell out?
I know a little bit. I'll admit I'm not too well versed, but I somewhat know it. That's pretty cool, right? Right?
Good. The shell out involves like taking or keeping your shell power up all the way until the second power level in Robe, where you do very cool. I think it's
Double jump?
two frame specific inputs that you don't really have a cue for. Just kind of feel.
Yeah.
You can die quicker.
Also, if my information's correct, that route has only really been completed once through an entire board any percent run, that being J-Dude. Or actually getting the double jump.
Yeah, it's in 1 PB. I think Jay's gotten in like 1 or 2 other runs, and Glitch I think has gotten it in 2 runs.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, if you check the boards, I think the only person that has a shell route on top level is probably J-Dude. Everyone else opts for the route that we're watching today.
Well, at least they know the PB now, who was switching over to fighters.
Yeah. Willie's saying, I don't know this pattern. Oh, that is scary.
If we down to a 1-6
Yeah. Come on, Willie. Clutch up. Alright, Pacasa gets the blue shell. Let's go. And Willie does too. Alright, we're all good. Alright.
He did know the pattern.
Willie got a QSG, meanwhile Pacasa did not. He's just opting for a lot of unmorphs.
Like, unmorphs don't really look fast, but they actually like do kind of add up quite a bit.
Yeah, especially over like the longer categories such as canonless and stuff like that. Even any percent adds up quite a bit.
QSG's kind of taken over some of the levels.
Yeah. That's what I've heard anyways. Been a fat minute since I watched Canonless run. Alright, Pacasa opting to go for a slower cycle, and Willie's going for the task cycle.
You mentioned that Willie, at the beginning, he wall kicks on the left side instead of the right side, and no one does that.
Oh, interesting.
The thing. And it scares me every time.
I know. Oh. Oh, Willie's struggling to get in the hole. Never mind, we're good. Alright, overall, Willie right now has a slight lead over Pacasa. Though this could definitely change. Oh my, okay, I just realized for 1-2, Willie did not know what he was doing, and he just got very, very lucky with the blue shell.
Yeah, that was the whole pattern.
Alright, oh, they both get 98s. Also, I just realized that, for, I don't know what version is that, Spanish? They changed the sign on the cannon to M5 for Mundo. That's really cool. Never realized that.
We've seen that for... I've seen the picture, I don't know. I feel like I have.
I know, it's weird. I didn't realize they actually, like, changed, like, textures to fit other languages. It's just actually really neat that I don't see a lot of games do. Especially games from, like, 2004. Or is this 2006? I don't know.
2006.
Okay. I might have confused New Super Mario DS with Mother 3, even though I think both came out in 2006, so my argument is invalid.
Mother 3 is in many other languages, according to Nintendo.
Oh yeah. That would be Why would anyone do that? God, I love Mother 3.
Tables have turned out. Pacasa has QHD. And
Oh,
not.
giving Pacasa a slight lead. How much time does QHG save in this level?
It depends on your unmorphs.
Oh, okay.
I think you can get like a. If you miss it, you can get like a high 63 on the in-game timer, and if you get it, you can get like high 65.
Huh. Oh, they both get 62s though.
But...
Alright,
so just making it more fair.
Yeah, I think willyjohn might get a lead here because he's probably going to opt for hyperspeed, and Pacasa will go for QHG. Well, no, assuming everything goes well. Oh, Pacasa misses, so he's just going to go the normal route. Oh, Willy misses too.
Both
yeah, both runners just going to be opting for unmorphs to shave a few frames.
This is what 2018 looks like.
Crazy. This is when I first picked up the game, and then I dropped it, came back 2 years later, and I was so confused what was going on.
Everything started going crazy in like late 2018.
Yeah, I picked it like early mid 2018. And then forgot about speedrunning, came back, and now yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh!
Very interesting.
Optimal. Oh. What? How did they. Okay. Whatever.
The sheer chance of that.
They both got.
This happened.
I don't know anymore. Everything just feels cold and invalid.
Worth hitting.
God, that was calculated if I've ever seen it.
You've seen extended RNG in action. That is right. You're seeing Dream Luck Race.
My god. Both of them got the Dream RNG. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on speed gaming or if that's not even funny anymore, but hey, let's go with it. Yeah, they're almost equal. Like, I think Willy has a slight lead because of loads, but yeah, I'm actually curious to see how this goes.
Can't tell who's out who hearing right now. I'll just leave it. I'll be fine.
Yeah, like look at this cannon texture. It has an M. So cool. All right.
The W. They might have actually done that.
Yeah, they actually might have just flipped the texture of the W, but I don't know anymore.
Go ask Nintendo.
Alright, Willy got 98 cannon, Pacasa got 97. That's such a minor thing, I don't know why I'm mentioning it, but hey, Pacasa having quite the weird start for 8-1. But,
ruin your day if you miss out, so...
Yeah, he's pulling through.
He's out on the stage, so you don't wanna...
Yep. Willy's going for a little slightly harder strats. And overall, it works out pretty well for him. Alright, I think... It's incredible how close they are right now. I know it's mainly because of loads, but still. I like how annoying it is to replace the blue shell because it discourages damage boosting. Honestly, yeah. Though I guess a lot of the NSP games don't really do much damage boosting.
What was in the last level?
Oh, Casa's going underwater. Yeah, other than the last level, damage boosting's pretty void in most NSP runs. Even for the serious. Picasa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, he's opting just at the... I am so stressed right now. Yeah, Picasa's on emulator, so he has like a 40-second lead. Oh, that was a rough room for... Okay, he loses blue shell, but... Wait, that doesn't matter.
Well, there's still a couple of them.
Oh, right, never mind. I confused the other water level. Never mind, that might be rough. I know. Perhaps losing blue shell will allow Picasa to regain his lead. Also, hold on, I gotta switch audio. There we go. I know. I found that losing blue shell and not having it in 8 Tower 1 doesn't really alter your strategies that much. Though, you do take... Oh, never mind. I've never seen that slide strat. That's cool.
Yeah, you're able to make it if you get like enough speed, but it is pretty tight. I think you have to wall kick in.
Willy's just taking really tight cycles right now in hopes of just making back the time he's gonna lose in the next level. Although at least he has an easy Bowser Jr. Yeah, that's a fun boss fight. I will say though, even though Bowser Jr. is like stupidly easy with Fire Flower, I like fighting him just because it boosts my ego. It makes me feel like I'm good at this video game and that I don't have a 30-minute PB. But yeah, my rant's over. Let's watch the funny level. Oh, okay. RNG wasn't that good this time.
Yeah, I don't think Bowser Jr. was like flashing. Something was off about Bowser Jr. and Pacasa02. I don't know.
Weird.
It's just an emulator thing, but
most likely.
They're not the most accurate emulators.
Yeah, like even though we say like it's a 40-second gap between them, that could differ depending on like PC emulators being played on. Oh, he got the backup blue shell. That's crazy. He didn't even need the blue shell, but that's crazy. Picasa's just having great RNG this run.
Still can't believe that ghost I'm sensitive.
I know. Let's see, 1 out of 36 chance that both of them got that. Allegedly. Or they... That's not even including the fact that the Hammer Bro is there. So most likely shorter or smaller.
It's a pretty small chance.
Yeah, that was just insane to see in a race, of all things. I know, I'm happy I got to see that. I'm happy I got to stay witness. Alright, 292 pipe for willyjohn. Let's see what Pacasa gets. Alright, waiting out the fireworks, playing it safe. Probably good call on his part.
Mate 3.
So, okay, 296 pipe for a reminder. So, about 10 IGT faster, about 7 seconds. Okay, that's good to know.
I wasn't paying attention. It was like, oh no, you got hit.
Yeah. Oh, bonking there, but I think he's still good. Or does that mess up like a global cycle?
I think if you bonk like right there, it's fine. But most places, if you bonk, then it'll mess with. I don't even know what to call these enemies. And you probably
that's
get
okay.
hit.
All right, both of them bonk. Oh, that might be bad.
Oh yeah, you see a hit, but he might have fire.
Maybe, allegedly. Either way, stopping in that level, the one that Picasa's in, I forgot the name again, as I normally do. 8-4.
You saw the cool castle stat.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, he does have Fire Flower. Like, stopping 8-4 is honestly horrifying. Because you might just get, like, drop kicked by the spider.
Especially if you get the pixel stops.
Yeah. Alright,
Remember
Pacasa
that
doing a slightly slower strat.
some
But-
player really avoids that footage.
Yeah, alright. He gets the 68. I've also seen like someone got, I believe Jadu got like a 69 with the shell strat. Still.
A fire as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just have to like hit the block really well. Like one
Man.
of the blocks is the switch block, I don't know what to call it, and then have a really good boss fight.
Man, best I've had was like a low 67. That's worrying for me.
It's a weird level.
Alright, but overall pretty good, 8 Castle? Is that what we call it? Or is it,
Yeah.
is the other one 8 Bowser's Castle? I don't know, naming's weird.
I just call it like Bowser's.
Oh, okay.
That was an interesting ridge crossing. He would go started on the right and then went left.
Yeah, that was strange.
I've never seen that.
Willie's just playing out of his mind. Alright, overall pretty good 8-5 for Willie. For Pacasa, so far so good. Man, I gotta find a more consistent setup for that last section for 8-5. Like, there's so many ways to do it, I just have to find one that works for me. I know, with enough experimentation.
Honey Bonk, but I think he might skip fireworks. Looks like he will.
Let's see. Come on. Be the boss, be the boss. Okay, he did skip it. Honestly, did not think he was going to make it. Oh, also for context, for the in-game timer, 1 in-game second is about 0.7 real seconds. Oh, he loses fire.
Yeah.
That could be,
Fireballs on screen. I think that messed him up.
yeah. But yeah, there's the fire skip. Or fireball canceling. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Mario Kart has the Mario Kart 8 fireball.
Very true.
We almost have the optimal in game time.
Oh,
So,
Costa goes for an alternate strat using the shell.
the cool low percent strat.
I didn't know that existed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
usually if you actually found it, it's pretty cool.
yeah. Man, I gotta watch where it runs this game. Most of the time, for context, I mostly play it like NSMBU, so the slightly different physics of this game really impresses me. It's like the small changes that are confusing me. Alright, so Willie's about 1 level ahead of Pacasa.
We need another ridge crossing. That's like 2-3 second time losses, but oh, like 6 seconds if you were to do this. Do that now.
Yeah. Oh, he got the fast strat for the grabbing the star. Let's go. Alright, yeah, 73 flag. That's what we like to see.
Tiny mishap, but no falling this time.
Alright, Willie gets his death warp down. It's very good on his part. I'm stating the obvious. But yeah, luckily now, Willie still has a way to grab Fire Flower even though he doesn't have his backup like he's supposed to.
All we have to do is grab some red coins.
Yeah, red coins and then the question block. Shell 8 tower 2 with shell and backup. That is horrifying. Alright, they both got their death warps. Very, very good job. Alright, Throat is starting to die, but I will carry on.
Okay, I am back.
Nearly died 4 times in Tower 2. The Saint.
Darkwing Dad almost killed him as well.
Oh!
Ooh,
That was rough.
I thought we were gonna see one of those. That minute and a half if you fall.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for the hard strat. Okay. Let's go, Willy.
That one's actually harder to time than the tower one. The first tower strat for some reason.
Really? They altered that? That's like a weird thing to change.
Well, I think it's because you're like slightly closer, so like if you like aren't used to that timing, then you gotta like mess up.
Yeah. It makes sense that this Bowser Jr. is harder than the other ones, and is the hardest one in the game. But still, that's weird.
Change much about him actually, but
I wonder if Willy's gonna opt to grab a fire flower in this room. Oh, guess not.
stuff on the Switch.
Which is surprisingly easy to do.
Yeah. Oh, it's interesting here. If I was in a spy, I would have skipped that one.
Yeah.
Instead, do the super small.
Man, what's interesting about seeing this race is I'm used to only like watching people's PBs where everything goes perfect. But I really like seeing the
Oh.
As I was saying, I like seeing the improv strats, which, oh my god, Pacasa is in the lead now. That is huge. I'll switch to Picasa's audio.
Hopefully the people talking very loudly outside my house isn't being picked up, but
That's okay. They're nice people outside your house. They're very nice. Oh, Pixel stops on the Thwomp. I don't really know if that really matters that much.
it does lose time.
I mean, slightly, yeah.
Getting hit there as well, so.
Oh, he gets the wall kick.
Yeah. Oh, you just gotta get high.
That was tight. Also, what is going on with Willy's splits?
Oh, what happened there?
No, Willy.
Did he pixel stop thing?
No, he like triple jumped slightly too high and went to the burner.
Oh, you normally don't triple jump there at that jump.
Yeah, I've never seen someone triple jump there. Most people usually just double jump or normal jump. But yeah, his momentum canceling went weird. Alright, he's opting to play it safe this time, trying to grab a mushroom.
Oh, he's just trying to get the switch, I think.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I think it's actually possible for Willy to still win. Purely because of how BS this fight is for Bowser. Small Bowser. There is still a chance. I'm not gonna write him out yet. Oh, he's dead again. Okay, we might be out of chances.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he misses.
I don't think it's going on.
Oh, he gets the backup.
Okay.
Alright, 24-25. So it's like a 25 OX without loads.
Yeah.
Overall, not half bad.
Because this almost 2 minutes long, so
Yeah.
looks like we are seeing a game 30.
In the transition between 8.8 and 8T2, a program randomly opened, causing lag. That's cool, man. Alright, Willie's finishing for the fans. I think he's on, like, what, 4 deaths right now? But my god, you have to respect the endurance.
Gotta do it.
So, is Willie just going for low percent strats now?
I guess so.
I'm actually interested to see this.
It would be like a 7 or 6 if you do them really well. But...
Yeah. Guess we're taking this to game 3.
It's still like crouching there. He's slightly smaller. Taking that point slowly.
Yeah. Can you really blame the man at this point?
Take it out of there.
Oh, that was a pretty good switch. Okay, there's a checkpoint in this next room, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hopefully we don't see it used.
Okay, let's see what... Okay. You died 5 times. Man, that's brutal, but I feel your pain. 8 Bowser's Castle just does that to you. Honest to God, this is, in my opinion, this is the hardest level in the run. That or 8 Tower 1. Then again, I'm a pleb, so who knows. 27 minutes flat. Yeah, that was a rough run. I'll be honest, but that's okay. Game 3, I know Willie's gonna pull out the big guns. I think both runners are gonna pull them out. Just I have faith.
You see 23s across the board.
Exactly. I forget how little work the emulator runners have to do to set up RNG manip. And I say that as a Wii U runner.
So it's the same amount of work.
Yeah, basically. It's just crazy to see people like actually have to try to do RNG manip. It's just so foreign to me. But yeah, something, I'm a cheater. Alright, Willie's ready, and Pacasa, I mean, he only has to hit, like, what, 2 buttons?
Oh yeah, I think we have to make the race.
Oh, yeah.
Help.
I gotta learn how to make a race room.
I think I still have race time open.
They're asking for a new room. There we go.
We hit next game.
Alright, thanks for making the room. I'm gonna ping Pacasa.
There we go.
Alright, he's in. Alright, race is about to start. Let's get this dub.
So yeah, just to go over it again. They're doing the RNG manip to get the blue shell.
While chat bullies me for playing on the Wii U Virtual Console, I am getting hyped for this race and this Game 3. Let's go. Please forget about the Wii U. Please.
I mean, they don't say that we cheated for no reason.
True. The race started, but I don't see the runners going. There's like a 30-second delay.
Yeah, they did like that, don't they?
Okay. Alright, it's about a 40-second delay.
Started at about the same time. Cool.
Yeah, we use NSBDS for budget people. That is also true. I don't know why do people still call the Wii U people cheaters. I mean, now that all platforms have RNG manip, I imagine it's like basically the same. And because loads are compensated, it's like the same. Maybe it's just a joke I'm missing on.
No, it's just cheating. Just cheating.
Well,
Nothing to say about it.
Alright, you got me there. Alright.
That started coming, which means he's losing a whole 0 seconds.
Crazy. I don't actually know like what patterns are. Oh, Pacasa lost a second. That's what you meant.
Oh no,
Okay,
we're just like not getting. Oh, neither of them actually got the star coin, but
yeah, actually, this might be really bad for Pacasa.
well, he did get the block.
Oh, missed the block.
The block. Cool.
Oh, he still got it.
Okay.
That's crazy. DS with capture cards less than 100 USD. Though to get an original fat DS can be quite hard.
It seems that depends on where you live. Some people are able to get them for like $10.
I know.
10 currencies.
Like, particularly, I really want to get a new 3DS XL capture card, but like I saw Evo Capture selling them. They costed like 800 euros.
Oh, I didn't even know they existed now. Right?
They do. They're just very, very rare.
Oh,
Yeah, what?
like the Murky one.
Yeah, Murky.
Done.
Yeah, though Murky. Yeah, thing is, Murky only sells for old 3DS, which is like, you send him your 3DS and he'll install it for like $80. Same with the DS, basically. Although,
Loopy has the old 3DS and Fat DS.
yeah. Oh, Pacasa misses a cycle. That could be bad.
Seeing Task Cycle yet again. Oh.
Oh,
I do not see Task Cycle again.
Willy also misses a cycle. Overall, I think Willy's still like one cycle ahead. I think the same cycle, but just slightly faster. One day I will find a new 3DS capture card. One day.
Going for the QSG with a couple guys.
Yeah.
Oh, 10 things, just like time save it.
Crazy.
Get it.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, that was a weird tower. Yeah, Murky also, they ran out of capture cards quite a while ago. And Loopy, I think he's restocking. He might have restocked already.
I've heard he restocked, but I haven't checked myself.
Yeah, he said he'd restock early July, so maybe. But yeah, new 3DS capture cards, they used to be made by Katsuki, but I believe a few years ago they just went bankrupt, so now you just kind of have to scout for them.
Turns out selling 3DS capture cards that not many people buy isn't actually very profitable.
Loopy's working on capture cards for new 3DS XL. I mean, yeah, but he's been saying that for like 3 years.
I think he's making some form of progress, at least.
Yeah. I know. Loopy's a busy man. I really can't wait till new 3DS capture cards become affordable. Also, in case you're wondering, new 2DS XL capture cards are identical to the new 3DS.
No, it's the same system.
So nice.
No one uses the 30 anyways.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the main reason why, if you notice, for a lot of 3DS speedrunning communities, everyone uses Potato Cam or emulator.
Are there 3DS
Oh.
games that allow emulated? I don't know if Gmo, but
Yep. Most places don't allow emulator, though. So, yeah, it's a lot of Potato Cam. Alright, Willy got the QSG and Pacasa didn't. Change audio. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see. There we go. My bad. Oh, Willy missed the cycle for the Piranha Plant.
So nice.
Is that a cycle? Do I consider that a cycle?
I
It's
guess
time.
we call it a local cycle.
Yeah, I know the cycle only starts once the Piranha Plant comes into view.
Here I go.
But still. Oh, Pacasa misses the QSG.
Not a good QSG then for these others.
Alright. I know that's the main strat I go for. Oh, that was a rough hammer, bro. Although Willy does get a hyperspeed off.
It was not the best one, but it was still on the speed. I did save time.
I mean, we take those. Question: do you think even like a relatively bad QSG like that saves time? Or sorry, a relatively bad hyperspeed like that saves time over QSG?
If it's like a really bad hyperspeed, it probably wouldn't save time, but
Okay, 'cause I believe with QSG I usually get like 68s. Yeah, I agree with Pacasa. This is a close match.
those sounds oh, what is he doing?
Why'd he cut it that close? Monkey noises aside, that was a little sus, but we take it.
For the elevator. This game has no elevator skip.
God, elevator skip is so cool. Not like the NSBU one, just this one.
I mean, I guess it is. If you get a mini mushroom.
I mean, yeah, but mini mushroom's kind of lame.
Yeah.
I speak the truth.
It's technically more optimal
So
to
nice.
get a blue shell in like 5-2 or 5-3, like up next to one, and then get mini mushroom in this level. All to RNG.
Very true.
Here I go.
No one's planned on doing that.
Yo, what? I'd be waiting on fireworks for no reason. Words spoken by the god, man, myth, the legend, Willy. Alright, both get 97 pipes. Literal trash.
Here I go.
Alright, Pacasa getting some pretty good unmorphs start. Seems like near the middle of the level, Pacasa chooses to play it safe and just stay in the shell. Probably a good call, knowing that this is a race. And I say that while watching Willy just steam forward.
So
Wow.
nice.
Willy almost made up like all the time that just between both runners with that level alone.
Here I go.
It wouldn't. It has like. It's kind of weird to save time on.
I know. I know 8-1 has like the tryhard strats where you go on the crows. While there's a much easier and safer strat where you just stay in the shell on the ground. So basically, you're a normal person if you play it safe.
Because
All right.
people do QSG.
Yeah, this level is very, very difficult for both runners last run, but it seems like Pacasa just powers through.
Not getting the barrel jump. Doesn't have to do with jumping over barrels, but
Yeah,
really good names in that. And it's in the speedrunning series.
this is in fact facts.
You want fast kills, quick kills, fast cycle, fast cycle.
Fast cycle.
This-
Wow, both runners are very close right now.
So nice.
I think Willie might be able to take a lead if he goes for fast 8 tower 1.
Here I go.
What we call cycle skip. Really, you skip the cycle.
Oh yeah, that's what normal people call it. Ooh, that was a bit rough, but he still made the cycle. Okay, Picaso's gonna opt just to crouch there. Can't blame the man. Oh, Willie does make the cycle skip. Yeah, that's the name. I'm smart.
Crack. I don't like that name.
Alright, yeah, this was a really good 6 tower for Willie. Then again, I said that. Oh, Picasso, no!
Oh shoot.
Oh, and he lost the fire flower. That was like the worst thing that could possibly happen to him.
Oh, this is not good.
That is actually tragic. That was... I'm just impressed. It's like everything horrible that could have gone wrong there went wrong within the span of like 5 seconds.
At least there were no fireworks.
I mean, yeah, you take that. That's gonna make 6-3 quite slow for Pacasa. Maybe against all odds, the Hammer Bro gives him a blue shell again. A 1-up.
At least it wasn't a mini mushroom.
I mean, dude, if he... I mean, Josh, think about it. If he dies in the run, he could just come back to life.
Oh,
Now he's able to die, being safe free. It was optimal.
the mini mushroom from that kangaroo is so sad because it's also blue, and you like for a split second you think you get the shell, so you wait. And then by the time you realize it's too late, you know, you're mini.
Yeah. And once you get the mini mushroom, you just don't want to finish the run. Alright, Picasso doing pleb strats and grabbing a fire flower. Overall, pretty good call on his part.
You did lose the fire, so it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to grab the fire when you get the gauntlet, so.
Yeah. Also, he had quite the slow mushroom grab, so... this would be quite the time loss. Really opting to lose the shell here, because shell strats are stupid. And yeah. Pretty passable, borderline auto-scroller on Willie's part.
In auto scroller where you control the speed.
Exactly. Some might say that that doesn't make it an auto-scroller. But those people are dumb and stupid and dumb. You might be wondering why, but I don't really have a reason. It's just a gut feeling. I think we've all been there.
Because we said so.
Exactly. Yes, it's nice to have someone that's on my brain lane.
So nice.
Oh hey, Willie got his first ever 305 in a run. You go, dog.
Here I go.
I assume he's talking about 6 Tower 1.
Yeah, 6 tower.
Oh yeah, let's go, Willie. Man, I just gotta learn how to do cycle skip, but maybe I should do that after I get a not 30-minute PB. Maybe I should just try and finish a run.
At the crouch, slide thing. I don't know what to call it, but he did fix
Yeah.
us, so we kind of lost all the time save. But
It's quite rough. I don't think it matters that much. Especially if Willie has such a dominant lead at this point that it's going to be extremely difficult for Pacasa to come back from this. It's doable, especially after we saw the 8 Bowser's Castle from last run. But hard. Pacasa gets hit. Don't know if it matters all that much. Actually, I don't think he has a backup Fire Flower because of 8 tower. Sorry, I keep saying like 6 tower because I'm thinking of NSP 2.
oh, yeah, it is a double 8 here.
Yeah.
3-7 is possible with 8-3 if you're Canadian.
Oh. Wow. Another reason why Canada sucks. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, no problem. Will is gonna be right back. He has to go die 5 times. It looks like. So,
Man, what a guy. At least he warned us.
hopefully it's his cat.
Alright. Man, I just gotta pick someone's strat and just copy that for this last part for 8-5. I like try and copy what Willie does, but slightly worse.
So nice.
But yeah. Also, I was thinking about it, but the fact that Pacasa managed to find a Spanish ROM of NSBDS is kind of impressive, because usually the only ones that exist are just European, the PAL version, the US version, and the Japanese version. In general, that's like all I could find for ROMs.
Plus, he didn't find it because he took his Spanish copy of New Super Mario Brothers. And
Oh, he just like uploaded it. Gotcha.
Of course, that is one. Definitely what he did.
What are they playing on? Willie DS, Picasa's on emulator. So, yeah, Picasa's loads are like roughly 40 seconds faster than Willie.
And
Alright.
is following Pacasa here.
Oh, Firefly? Oh, hey, you got a 1-up. Let's go. This is not his run for RNG, is it?
Oh, yeah, Bridge Crossing for Will as well.
Alright, pretty solid. I didn't say anything, but pretty solid 8-6 for Willie. For Pacasa, it's... Oh, get in the hole.
He's
Alright,
going up.
he's pulling through.
The local is progressing.
Alright. That was a bit of a rough 8-6 for Pacasa, but not bad. Or, well, it could have been worse. It could have been like my 8-6.
So nice.
Not a good 8-7 from Will at least. I don't think we mentioned this, but we do see people usually scroll left to kind of scroll the camera left, and then you don't get hit by the fire grows.
True.
And I think I saw we'll actually hold it a bit longer to make the platform line up a little better. Same as good, like,
Alright.
2 frames, but
Yeah. Also, we forgot to mention this, but the level that Willie's on right now is quite dependent on RNG, specifically the meteor and what pattern they are. Sometimes the meteors will just say, I hate you, and will just make you lose Fire Flower.
So
or
nice.
they
Luckily-
will, you will hit the star block, and then a meteor will hit that star block, and the star will be gone.
That's happened to me in many runs.
I think I actually saw the opposite happen where the star block broke a meteor, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, it's
good.
honestly such a tragic way to lose a run. Especially like when you're this far into it.
Doing the end of this level without a star is awful.
I hate it so much. Oh, Pacasa gets hit, loses Fire Flower, but I think he's gonna be okay.
Someone is... I don't really know what they're doing outside, but they're using some machinery.
It's okay, they're good people.
Here I go.
Alright, Willy successfully pulls off his Death Warp. And Pacasa will be... Oh, he doesn't have a backup Fire Flower. That could cause a few problems, but overall I kind of doubt it.
All fine, it's all fine.
I'm curious, I haven't really been following the tournament that much, mainly because of just random stuff I've had, but has anyone tried to do the shell routes in a race?
I want to say Jay was doing it. Oh shoot, that is very bad.
Oh no.
Dude,
Now he
that's-
can't Death Warp.
yeah,
That's...
we can see the checkpoint activate there, so
That's quite the bad time loss.
that's one of the worst races to die, I would say.
That's actually what happened in my PB, to be honest. I died like 3 times in 6 Tower 2 because of that. So what I was going to be like a 25-26 minute PB, it ended up being like 30 minutes. Honestly, the tragic level to lose a run too. Oh, Picasa's dead.
Yeah. Oh, that was still a death warp. I don't think it actually saved time, but it was in fact a death warp.
Let's just call it a Death Warp because it sounds cool.
Nice.
Also, I've never seen Bowser Jr. just face the camera like that.
That was weird, yeah.
Yeah, quite weird.
Seeing any of the sprites face the camera is just a weird sight.
Alright, as long as Willy, like, doesn't die at Bowser's Castle, I think this round is his. However, looking at last round, that is, in fact, the possibility that he does, in fact, die.
I think he wins lesson and will not die 5 times, something like that 4 times, so.
Willy reported and said he died 5 times. I think it was 4. Regardless, it was quite brutal.
Was no bueno. Weird movement. That really loud.
Okay. While willyjohn is traversing 8 Bowser's Castle, Pacasa was just vibing on the pedestal. I know that, like, after you exit that door with the thwomp room, the big thwomp, you could do, like, a wall kick off that wall. I believe it's the moistened wall strat. I know, it just saves, like, barely anything. But it's there, I guess. Alright, Willy is going to hit the checkpoint. This is already an improvement from his last run. Let's go.
I think he's on pace for a 7:06. Which is very good.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right, as willyjohn is, like, approaching the boss door, Pacasa is just now entering 8 Bowser's Castle. This is not looking good. Oh, and he gets... Is that Bowser Stare?
That was a small Bowser stare.
I remember it being longer.
Oh,
That's
those are
okay.
The short ones and the long ones.
Yeah. And short Bowser Stare is where Bowser just chooses to stare at you for a few seconds for no reason.
Oh, it seemed like
Also-
a really fast kill.
I know. Alright, let's go. You got the 2x. GG Willy. Anyways, oh, let's switch to Picasa's audio. I got it. Alright, Picasa's entering what I consider the hardest room in this level. Even though it really should not be that hard.
Very easy to mess up with all the swamps.
It's always that 3rd thwomp that you run into that messes me up.
Oh yeah.
Either because, I don't know, just a plethora of reasons. But yeah, overall, this was a great race to watch. like very close round 1, quite the goofy round 2, and round 3 was relatively close for the vast majority of the match.
That Howard, that White Moon things first.
Yes. Oh, should we start setting up interview?
Yeah. I don't know if we have to send the invites or not. I'm not sure if it's. Okay, yeah, it does say it's specified, so we probably have to send the invites ourselves.
Okay. Oh, Pacasa got it. All right, 2503. Not bad. All right, GG to both runners. Question: would either of you guys be interested in an interview? How do we invite them over here to interview? Does a bot automatically do it?
I think it normally would, but I think the system might be a bit messed up because it thinks it's specified.
Ah, cool. All right. Also, they're both down for interview.
I guess we could just DM it to them. So I got Will and find Picasa's Discord.
All right. Will's in setup. Let's DM Pacasa and we'll get this dub.
Learning how to read here, finding the word message. Oh,
Hello, Will.
Hello.
All right. While Pacasa is joining, or we're getting him set up, let's just interview Will first. Okay. I'm not good at interviews, so I'm just gonna start off with very basic menial questions. How are you happy with your performance with your runs?
Yeah, I actually am. Game 1 and 3 were actually really fast runs for me. I don't often do that well in races, but those were some of the best races I've had.
Yeah,
Game
like
2 didn't happen.
game 2 was quite rough, I'll be honest, but game 1 and 3 were pretty excellent on your part. Like you got 23 X's, and I believe both of them were 2X. I got that right?
Yes. I
Yeah,
think
that's-
so, yeah. I
that's
think it was a
amazing for a race.
23 and then a 29.
Yeah, overall, I think you should be happy with your performance.
I am.
Anyways, what about you, Picasa? Now that I see you joined, were you
Well, I
overall-
wasn't expecting to win or either go to game 3, so I guess I'm happy with that.
All right, yeah. I think it's
But
great that you managed to
although
get
my runs were normal, I guess, not very good, but not really bad, I guess.
I know they were relatively semi-close to your PB, so I think they were perfectly average, all things considered.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Josh, you got any questions for them?
Not that I can think of. I guess we can see where the tournament's going now.
All right. Also worth noting, we have another game streaming at what time? 8, 7 o'clock.
9.
2 a.m. for me.
Time.
Oh, let's go.
I don't think I'm gonna stay up and watch it.
That's fair.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
9
I've
p.m.
got work
EST.
tomorrow.
We have a race against Josh and Jay.
That'll
Vader.
be a really fun race.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
And I think Yipley and Justin will be commentating that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite the race to watch. I think everyone, if you enjoyed this, I think you'll definitely enjoy that.
You'll see some higher level gameplay in that.
I mean, they're just simply on. They're built different.
It's gonna be like shell out, get like 22 3x of you.
Yeah, Jay actually might pull out the shell route, and that worries me.
I think I saw him do it before, so.
All right.
But in terms of where you're going, Will, you're either gonna race Juventus or Nifir or Andes, depending on how those runs go.
Yeah, I think I worked out the probable one is Juventus, but anything could happen.
All right.
And if
Well,
I'm against Jubitus, I'd probably lose that.
Because he has a pretty close PV to you, if I remember.
Yeah.
does anyone else have anything else to add?
Not for me.
No. It was good commentary. I
Yeah.
was listening to it throughout. It was
Thanks.
very well done.
Thanks, boss man. This is my first time commentating this game, so I was going in blind. That's why I had Josh. I asked for Josh to help me.
You did a good job.
Thank you. Also, thanks for joining me, Josh. I know you were kind of cold in the last minute.
Well, I said I could do it last night, and I just like didn't wake up until like right before, so.
Yeah, I woke up kind of late too. But yeah, with that being said, I don't think I have anything else to add, so I guess we could just end the stream.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
GG Pacasa.
All right.
GG too.
Follow the
Big
runners.
thanks to
They did a very, very cool job. They're great people. And go follow Josh. He's a big boy.
Looks like we're just
thanks
following
to
you
Speed
today.
Gaming for hosting it as well.
All right.
Yeah.
They didn't add Josh's link to the Nightbot or whatever, so that's unfortunate. But
Oh.
yeah, just know we and Josh we trust.
So make sure you keep up to date with like Speed Gaming and the tournament.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll be back very, very soon. Again, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, what channel is that? And
All right. With that being said, Willie, have fun speedrunning the mini games. Casa, I don't know what you're gonna do, but just do good.
yeah.
With that being
Thank
said,
you.
bye everyone.
It's gonna be on this channel, so
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
goodbye.
Okay, and